Well, welcome back to the black market. You know what that sound means. That sound means that it's some money on the floor. It was a little bit, but we're trying to get a little bit more.
No, that's right.
How you doing?
I'm good. How
Welcome
are you?
to the black market.
Thank you.
I got my notes over here. Says that you're a business owner. Bringing back empowerment to the moms.
Yes, sir.
The Boss Mom movement.
Yes.
What's going on? Pick you a camera and introduce yourself.
Okay. Well, hello. I am Ashley White. I am the CEO and founder of the BAWSE Mom movement.
Hey, there you go.
You know, we are a community for moms to show empowerment to black moms specifically, and being a boss, you know, finding that inner boss within so that you can navigate the balance between motherhood and ambition.
That was all professional. Let me hear your mom voice. Let me hear you say, sit your ass down.
Say, sit down. Oh, no. My son is 3, so it's a lot of that.
Oh, okay. Stop. Put that down. Don't jump off that.
Yeah.
So what was the inspiration?
Him. When I got pregnant, first off, I thought it was wrong timing, but you know, God's timing is never wrong.
Exactly.
But I was going through a career transition at the time, and
From what to
COVID.
what? From what to what?
Education, higher education. I used to work at a college.
Okay.
To HR and corporate.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
hell of a transition.
It is, and it took a while to do it. So I was just like, no, this is bad timing. You know, I'm gonna be a mom. As you know, the perception is, you know, moms are usually in the house. You're probably not working, and that just wasn't my story at 28. So I was just like, okay, let me find a way to talk to other moms that are either, you know, have their own business or working or whatever your goals in life are, you know, really trying to figure out how they balance it and still be a good mom. So I actually started it off with the podcast.
How did you find the balance, though?
You know, some days I'm still figuring it out.
Exactly.
But,
That's the whole point of the platform,
yeah,
though, right?
you know, like no day is the same. And obviously with the toddler, it's definitely not the same every day. And really just focusing on prioritizing. And the key for me anyways is really trying to prioritize like my mental health, because if I'm not right, I can't be right for anyone else or anything else.
So what are some of the tools that you're using to do that, though? Mental health, there's been a lot of big talk about that in our community here lately. So what are some of the resources and tools that you're using for that?
So for me, I feel like self-care is major, and I know we talk a lot about self-care, and a lot of times people's self-care can be extravagant. Like before baby, for me it was traveling. Post baby, not as much, just because, you know, I'm not always trying to have to find a babysitter, but
Black people do not take our kids on vacation.
I mean,
Your ass going over grandma's house.
we have, but also wanting to do it without him,
Right.
you know, still too, because you know you got to keep the romance, because me and Dad are still together. So
Hey, that's beautiful.
you know, yeah.
That is
So trying to travel without him is, you know, it can be a struggle sometimes. But self-care it can be free too. So for me right now, self-care is just a quiet shower.
Right.
Not
You
hearing
say
mommy.
you and Dad still together. He's supporting your movement.
Yeah, yeah.
That's dope.
If we're both busy too, because coincidentally enough, like he's in school now to be a therapist. So mental health is real big.
Hey, you about to
in the
save
house.
some money. You had a therapist right there in the house.
Conflict of interest.
Oh. Well, they got to keep it private anyway.
We can't have no bias though, you know, with therapy.
I heard that.
Yeah.
So how's it been going?
It's going. This is year 3. So, you know, I started with a podcast, and then from there
What's the name of your podcast?
BAWSE Mom Podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. So we actually returned in December. I
That's
took
dope.
2 years off to just kind of navigate in other spaces. So I started doing a conference, a mom conference. I do it every year around my birthday in March
Where at?
here in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yep. So we do like panelists and keynote speakers. We also, this year we started doing a happy hour the night before for our VIP ticket holders, but it's a time for moms to come together, support each other, build community, because that's one of our pillars, and our core values is community, because you really can't do this mom life without a strong community. And it doesn't always look like your family or your friends. Sometimes it's just another mom that you met. So.
Yeah, just bonding over the experiences. Now, I see you got a few items on the table. You got books and planners and hats. So you're really taking this thing to another level with the merch and all that, right?
Yeah, Yeah, I'm trying. I wrote a book. It's called The Boss Mom Revolution. You know, it's on Amazon. And it's basically just my own personal journey of trying to navigate this new lifestyle as a mom, you know, finding my new identity, but then also maintaining relationships that I have, whether romantic, platonic, and just, you know, my own personal goals in life. So, yeah.
I'm looking through the table of contents, the challenges of motherhood, the power of determination, time management, and productivity hacks. Okay. Navigating career choices and financial independence. So you're covering a lot of bases.
Yeah.
Raising strong, empowered children. Speak on that, please.
You know, I had my baby during COVID, so
you have one of them COVID babies that were like real smart, that could almost
smart.
Talk. They be gripping and shoot that shit on the wall.
You know, I tell people all the time, he's 3 going on
different.
13, because this is different. I'm like, the conversations, I'm like, this isn't your average 3-year-old conversation, I don't think.
Really?
Like, yeah, he's very smart. But I feel like, you know, the time of having him with just not only COVID, but just everything that's going around when it comes to like the black man and just raising him in this new society of trying to keep him safe, you know?
Hey, I know. I have a son. It's a challenge every day.
Yeah.
He's 15 now, so I wish I would have had somebody get me some community and help me. I've been freestyling this parenting the whole time.
You got to, though. Everybody's journey is their own, and that's another thing that, you know, we talk about. It's just like your journey is your journey. It's not going to look like the next mom. Like, though you can find support and relate to other moms in their situations, it's like embrace your journey, because it's not going to look the same as the next mom.
What's the point of contact? They got a website? How can they join the community of moms?
Yes, so we actually just launched our online community platform to touch moms that are not just within Atlanta. So we have moms in Florida, the Carolinas, Texas, Chicago. But you can find us on Instagram, so at the Boss Mom Movement, and that's BAWSE. And there's a link there. You can join the private community. So
is this just like for moms or expecting moms too?
We encourage both. So I started the Boss Mom Movement when I was pregnant. So I you know, you can be an expectant mother, new mom, you know, wherever you are in your mom journey, like we embrace.
All right, now let me get some free game right quick. I know, like you said, time management is really important when you're trying to balance a career, momhood, all of that. Like, give them some tips on how to do that. The time management. How have you been able to split your time up to be
I'm a calendar
everything?
junkie. I have calendars everywhere, electronic, paper, on the refrigerator. But I also use this app called Structured, but I think it's still only for iOS users. So, you know, if you're an Android user,
sorry for you.
But I mean, there's other apps like Structured, but it basically just keeps you on task, but it also shows you where you have free time. Because a lot of times as moms, our excuse is, I don't have time. Now granted, a lot of time we do spend, you know, with kids and other things, tasks you may have to get done, but there's also a lot of free time, and that's what I like about it, because it says, hey, you know, maybe you should rest here, or here's a gap, find something to do, take a nap, yeah, whatever you need to do. And so that's why I like it, because it definitely keeps me on the right path to manage that time.
Okay, now what advice would you give to the ladies who may be watching this right now, who may be interested in joining the community? Why should they join it?
You should join it because it's a down-to-earth real community. Like, it's no judgment. I'm very big on that, because we have to make hard choices as moms. And I've made some too, so I don't have no room to judge anyone for anything. But I would like to say, you know, we're girls. Like, I have a team, and we're gonna support you. We also gonna have fun, and I like to see my moms win. So, mompreneurs, content creators, corporate mamas, like, we're here to support you.
Hey man, it's nothing like mom. It's nothing like mom. And just to see y'all out here doing it, corporate, taking it, making it a business. That's just dope, and I commend that, man. Drop the social media one more time so they'll know where to find you. So
we are on TikTok and Instagram at the Boss Mom Movement, BAWSE, and then www.thebossmommovement.com.
Anything else you want to leave them with?
Yeah, stay tuned for the Boss Mom podcast. It's relaunching in December, and then our 4th annual Boss Mom Summit will be happening next March. So stay tuned.
Hey, there you have it, folks. We got everything here at the Black Market. We got mamas, we got tequila, we got people selling all type of candles and incense and everything going on right here at the Black Market. When you hear that sound, you know it's the money on the floor. Thank you, Ashley, for stopping through the Black Market.
Thank you.
Hey, no problem.